Welcome back to PM Personality Profile. My guest still Dzifa Gomashie, MP for Ketu South Constituency, former Deputy Tourism Minister. And we're having fun on this show. Let me start from, in fact, you've told me how the acting business came about, but I am 100% that you really enjoyed acting, right?
Yes, so my acting career was just another way of discovering myself. It's not that I'm not sure I ever answered the question of what do you want to be when you grow up, and I said I want to be an actress. I'm not sure I ever did that.
What did you want to become growing up?
A lawyer, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. And the passion, the desire is still there. I just haven't had the time
to do it. Okay.
Plus, when I hear of all the Makola things that they're talking about, then I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to do this no more.
It will take you and I to change the narrative.
Perhaps.
But which roles were your favorites in acting?
Any role that came with dancing was my favorite. True.
Really?
True.
They say that sometimes when you act, people who watch movies see it to be real. So you have acted a wicked role, like a wicked mother.
I have.
And someone will see you and they're like, oh, wicked. Have you had that experience?
Listen, it was traumatic for me. When Ghost Years, I was in Ghost Years.
Okay, yes.
And I was a wicked stepmother. I don't even know who did, why they even cast Edina and I as mother and daughter.
Okay.
And I was with my girlfriend Agnes Pamford, who I mentioned that
earlier.
And we were going to her sister's place at Nima police station.
Okay.
Oh, and then these kids close from school. As soon as they saw me, go see a killer, didn't kill. I mean, it was so bad.
I can imagine.
I'm thinking,
killer Nini.
How did I become a killer? I didn't even think that that's the effect that this acting did. And from that time, I was very, very particular about
the roles.
Seriously, I turned out a lot of I turned out a lot of scripts after that experience. I was so traumatized.
Oh,
they followed me shouting,
killer Nini.
No, Aisha, you're laughing today, but I mean, seriously,
I can imagine.
That really disturbed me. That these children, in their minds, is looking at a woman
real.
It's real to them.
Yeah.
So, I'm very conservative.
Yeah.
Because of the way I was raised.
Yeah.
So, I knew that I could never do any film where I had to kiss somebody.
Yeah.
Or wear clothes that were revealing. I knew I couldn't do that.
Okay.
So that was always there. But after this Kilanini experience, I just decided that anything I do, because people will interpret it as they wish, and I will not be there to explain myself. I won't be involved in anything that was against my upbringing and my values.
Yep.
My value system is so important to me.
Yeah.
So I limited myself on with what I would do in films.
Yeah.
Even though stage allowed me to do a few things, but not film. I mean, it was really.
I can imagine the
trauma. It was bad. It was really bad.
But what was the biggest thing that bothered you in the film industry? Also, particularly because you've been a tourism minister before.
No, what doesn't reflect who we are? Creative license. I know that if you're a creative, you are allowed to let your imagination go wild. That's how we have Harry Potter and all of these things. But I worry about the image we paint consciously or unconsciously about our country and what we stand for. I'm not very comfortable with us being embracing of everybody's culture and not ours. So we're in a hurry to make up like Nigerians, for example. we're in a hurry to sound like I wanna.
Hollywood.
Yeah, but you wanna. And it's not who you are.
Yeah.
You know, and if we don't package that well, then we have nothing to sell.
Yeah.
Because nobody's interested in the photocopies. Everybody wants the original.
The original.
So if we can
The
just
uniqueness.
exactly. If we can situate our passion and our desire for everything else within hours, you know, find a fine blend, I'll be okay. But I think too often we are very quick to want to be like other people. And then it affects the growth of the industry.
Let's look at the important reforms needed for the film industry.
Investment, I think. Investment, financial investment to support the talent is there. As for talent, I think we have enough of it. And the training opportunities too are there. But when people come out, how to find the resources to put together what they have to offer, that has been a problem. And of course, the infrastructure to support it. If we have that, I'm sure we should be fine.
We've had conversations about why I shouldn't want to spend my vacation in the US, in Dubai, in South Africa, in Beirut, but I should be able to say, hey, I'm going to the north or I'm going to the south, some village in Ghana to spend my vacation. But it doesn't look like we've gotten there.
No.
What would it take? And I'm asking this because you've been a deputy tourism minister before.
A change of mindset.
A change, just
A
that?
change of mindset, one. That change of mindset should teach us to be appreciative of who we are.
Okay.
This unfettered appreciation for other people's cultures is the first one.
Okay.
Of not valuing anything that we have.
But have we packaged it in
I'm
a
coming
way
to that.
would be attractive?
I'm coming to that.
Okay.
And then also the infrastructure. But you see, that infrastructure matter is, there are two things. Why do people travel?
Okay.
They travel for a change of environment. To
yes.
experience something else they don't have.
Definitely.
So for someone, they haven't seen a live chicken before.
Okay.
So anywhere they can go where they can see a live chicken and probably touch it and pet it, for them, they are willing to pay for that.
Yeah.
But after they've experienced that, there should be a place where they can rest and perhaps recoup and do something else. That bit is where we have a problem. So, you know, you take a trip to, even, look, most people who come to Cape Coast, until recently, we didn't have enough hotels there to accommodate them. So when they go, you have to come back.
Yeah.
It's the same with all the other places. So investing in infrastructure is key.
Yeah.
And packaging, marketing is the other leg that we haven't done too good with. We are quick to say, let's go to CNN and advertise. Advertise what? What have we put together? We need to stop the ad hoc things that we are doing and look at it holistically. So, for example, well, unfortunately now cocoa is not preserved. But back in the day, if we had told the cocoa story and had a trail, a cocoa trail, from the history, so you go to the place from the history to how it's processed, planted, harvested, processed, and the final thing, which is the chocolate. That is a full story that people will be interested in.
Yeah.
But we don't do that. Then we do the end product. So we are advertising, for example, golden tree chocolate.
Yeah.
That alone is not enough. The story that should come with the product is as important as the product. So these are the gaps that I find needs to be filled. And perhaps if we hadn't lost the elections in 2016, I'm sure we'd have done it by now. It's the reason why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama put tourism, culture, and creative arts together. Because what we identify that our strength is as a people is not safari. Leave that to the East Africans. But in West Africa, it's our culture.
Okay.
So our food, our dance, our music, our dressing, and so on. So packaging that properly, situating it within this whole tourism sector, would have done the trick. But here we are. I'm hoping that the current minister would take it to the next level, because he does have some great ideas. I've listened to him speak, and I'm sure if he gets the money, he'll be able to do something.
Let's talk about your political career. And I mean, those days, like I said, we used to see you on television. You were wonderful. We loved you like that. Why did you?
You don't love me no more?
Why did you decide to go into politics? A game that people describe as dirty.
Do you think it's dirty? Have I changed? I haven't changed. I still have this one head and this big old forehead. I still have this nose and this mouth. Not much has changed. You know, it was just a matter of course, I think. Now that I think about it, it was just a matter of course that I would want to look for another platform to do the things that I've always done.
Okay.
So as a child, my parents used to go to the Osu Children's Home and bring children to our house, a busload of them. We'll take them to the Catholic Church, Queen of Peace Catholic Church, and families will come and pick these kids and let them experience family life. If there were 5, 10 of them who were not picked by anybody, then all of those ones are coming to my family house.
Okay.
And my mother will cook for all of us, and we all sleep in the living room. They sowed a seed of sharing the little that we have, because we were not rich. We still are not rich. But they taught us how to share and care for other people. And then, by dint of faith, I also met Mrs. Rawlings and that generation, Cecilia Johnson, Sherry Aite, Rejoice Ahiable, all of these women, Anti-Patience. Then, of course, the plays that we did in those days, they were revolutionary plays.
Okay.
And the more I read them, the more they changed me.
Okay.
So we did the trial of Didan Kimathi, the trial of Kwame Nkrumah, the Black Star, Jogolo, Chaka the Zulu. I mean, all of these people, the more I read about them and participated in their stories, the more I realized that it didn't take the big people to change the story of their people. It took the small people. And so I saw myself as one of the small people.
Okay.
So with that foundation that my parents and the plays gave me, when I had opportunity to do By the Far Side, it gave me opportunity to watch the PNDC to NDC, and I liked what I saw.
Okay.
As a child, I was curious, very curious. I still am. I saw the kinds of conversations that went on around my late uncle Kofi Ashibwe-Mensah, who was the first secretary for trade at the Rawlings.
Okay.
The conversations that people who came to visit him had. And I thought, wow, so it takes each of us to do something for our people. In the process, I went to Ketu South to produce By the Far Side. And the children didn't know about it.
Okay.
That was very depressing for me.
For you.
And I thought, wow, so I'm doing all these things in Accra.
And my
people don't know it. So who am I waiting for to do that?
Yeah.
So I decided to, every now and again, I'll go there, gather the kids and read to them. And that's how I got the name, the title Jamado from Togbi Fiti, who heard about that interest and that passion and what I was investing in. And in 2012, he honored me with that title. Then also, when I became deputy minister, I used to go there and to all the constituencies in the region. because I was a member of the political committee of the NDC in the region. And I saw that we had women from Central Volta and now Oti who had all become members of parliament before. But in the south of Volta region, there was no evidence that any woman had gone to parliament on our behalf.
Okay.
So 9 constituencies. And that really, really, really worried me. I'm like, okay, so if I've become who I am because I met people in this sector who shaped my life, what if there's a child from Ketu South or the other 8 constituencies in the south who needs a role model so that they can save this country? If they don't have the example, what are they going to do? It means that my southern part of the Volta region, we won't have that savior. So I thought, okay, instead of wait for someone else to do it, you go and do it yourself. And my late husband, bless his heart, my husband was very, very supportive of everything that I wanted to do. He knows that by the time I make up my mind I want to do this, I've thought through it. So he supported the idea, and in his honor, I would say he financed my participation, and he saw me win the primaries and decided to die, and so.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It's a process of life. It's a process of life. So that's how come I became an aspirant and subsequently the elected member of parliament, and the rest they say is history.
The rest they say is history.
Yeah.
Have you ever regretted taking this decision?
Well, when he was sick, when my husband fell sick, and I had to juggle caring for him and going, I nearly threw in the towel. But he refused to see me throw in the towel.
Wow.
At that point, I questioned why I had even,
put yourself,
put myself in there. But he was convinced that I won't forgive him and I won't forgive myself if I don't. So he pushed me to focus and get it done. I don't regret much in my life because I look at all of them as opportunities to become better, a better Dzifa. I'm work in progress. I'm not a finished product yet. So it's there are no regrets like that. I'm happy that I've done what I've done. I'm happy that in these 9 constituencies, I've given them a reason for another woman to go and try. So I can't say that the things I went through are not worth the results. So the end has justified the means, hasn't it? So,
But listen, this is a male-dominated area.
It is.
Have you experienced some bullying already?
They've tried. Oh Lord, Aisha, you are so bad. They've tried. Should I mention your names? Those of you who have tried?
Don't.
But you see, me myself, nah, I'm not cool like that.
You'll be hardcore, Dada.
Look, let's give some credit to my father. He's a gender advocate and he doesn't even know that he is.
Okay.
But he told us from when we were little that speak your mind, but speak it respectfully.
Exactly.
So you can't take that away from me. Too old for change now.
Yeah.
And I mean, those who are thinking they can bully me, really? That's my middle name.
I must say we are so proud of your achievements.
Thank you.
We celebrate you every day. I'm sure your children, the family, are also very proud of you. You just talked about your husband who supported you immensely.
Yeah, he was very proud of me. Martin was very proud of me. My children are proud of me, and my whole family. And I think that I have enjoyed enormous goodwill from the people of Ghana for the most part.
Yeah.
And that keeps me grounded, that I cannot betray the trust and the love that they have for me.
Yeah.
I recall when I was nominated as the Deputy Minister for Tourism, Culture, and Recreation, there were a few people who said disparaging things about us in the creative arts, like we've got cotton wool in our heads.
Okay, yeah.
And the comments that came with that.
I know that kind of thing.
His Excellency John Mahama didn't have it easy. I mean, there were people who said things like, if he had the people, why would he go and pick an actress to go and be a Minister of State?
Interesting.
And I did it with pride for my sector. So I'm happy that Mark is also now from the industry and also a deputy minister. So it's also breaking a ceiling for creative artists to know that you choose to be a creative artist. It may be your talent, but if you make it a vocation, a profession, it's a choice. It's not because you are the last in the class, but because that's what you want to do.
I must also say, you are so beautiful. Do you know that? Dark and lovely. I'm sure a lot must have gone into this beauty.
I'm doing that so you see that is you and I both. But favor has found us. It's grace that makes us look the way we do. Somebody's born tall, some are born short.
Yeah.
So we are born like this.
Yes.
We're Nubian sisters.
And we love it like that.
I love my blackness.
Do you do any form of exercise, like to keep fit?
The dancing, babe.
The dancing.
Listen.
How often do you dance?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Wow.
I dance every day.
I would love to be in your house.
No, yeah. I mean, my late husband couldn't dance to save his life. But he was happy to just see me dancing. Oh, Lord. I dance. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I don't like sports.
Okay.
I want to watch people running. I like to watch people swimming. I can't swim. I like to watch people do all the exercises, but it's not for me. My thing is just to dance. And it doesn't have to be because I'm hearing music.
Okay.
It can just be because in my head, the old one I had, I'm dancing to it. I'm that crazy.
But I'm sure you love music as well.
I do.
Definitely.
I do.
What genre of music do you love to listen?
No, it depends. If I'm dancing, of course, it's going to be something nice like pray.
Hey, go better.
It's right now.
This one.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Sampatoma puchu, sampatama pocho, sankatanga puchu, sampatama pepe, sampatana pumpu, sampatana pepe, uo, pre, go better, pre.
How is that?
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much for having me, Aisha.
I've really had fun on this interview, and
really
I want to say we really appreciate what you do, and we pray that God would abundantly bless you. Keep up the good work, and let's all make Ghana a better place. Viewers, thank you so much for watching. Same time next week, God willing, another exciting edition of PM Personality Profile will be coming your way. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Enjoy the rest of our programs.